everyone, it's me, Gail DiBiase. I thrift for vintage and collectibles, and then I sell what I find on my Etsy shop, which is my sweetvintagehome.etsy.com. If you see how I'm dressed, I may be a little red too, I don't know. We did slather on stuff, but my husband and I just got back from the local Sea Dogs baseball game, and we left early. It was so hot. He wanted to go hit his mom's pool, so that's what he's doing. And I'm like, well, I'm just staying in the AC and I will video. Then when we left, it was 6-5 and the other team was winning. So we're like, let's just go, it's so hot. So we're sissies and we left. So there you have it. But I do like watching the baseball in person like that. I like most any sport watching in person. But I have been thrifting again, and I wanted to show you some of my haul that I got. And so let's start, okay? First of all, I got this cute little bundle of table runners. They're table runners, and look, they were all nicely tied together with this jute string. And I'll tell you something. You never know what you're getting when you, well, geez, I can't even untie, I'm sorry, but let's see if we can work it off them so that we can get to it, right? So these they're very pretty. Look at them. They have like lace on the bottom, and this one actually has it on the sides too. But look, it also has some stains, which I guess I was surprised, but I shouldn't be. These are vintage, and they have been around a long time, and people have probably used them for family dinners on the table or whatever. So, but they're really pretty. Look at them. They're really. I'll show you each side. That's one side, and this side has the worst stains. That side I just showed you has only very little. So this side has, but they have that pretty flower that someone did hand embroidered, which is pretty. And then I got this other one. Doesn't have real big stains, but it has really ones that show. I mean, see this one up here at the top, that one, then there's one down here. It doesn't have really big blotches, big blotches, I should say, of stains, but it does have stains on it. But I'm still going to sell them in my Etsy shop because I think they're still something people would like. And you can use them in different things where the stains don't show, or on your table, and make sure there's things over them on the table, or whatever you would like to do. So those I will tie back up with the jute, and they're going in my shop. Once I take pictures. I don't think I've taken pictures of them yet. No, I haven't. I know I haven't. Next, I have these adorable French chef salt and pepper. No chips or nicks or anything. They're very cute. It says on the bottom, copyright Jennifer Brinley, B-R-I-N. Made in China, and it says CIC, whatever that means. So I have these cute little, and I'm going to sell it as a set just because it's nice. It goes together. And I have this pasta bowl, salad bowl, whatever you would choose to use it for, bowl. It says it's made by the Coastal Chef on the back, the Coastal Chef, if I didn't say that right. And it says hand wash only, made in China. And it has a cute little chef on the inside, and he's got a glass of wine, or vino as they call it. Then he's got a bottle of vino over here, and a glass of wine as well. So this is also going in my shop as a set, like I said. Okay, let's see if I can get it out of the picture. Yeah. Okay. Now, I need a drink. It was so hot. I drank, I think, 3 bottles of water. We could fill it, so we kept going back and filling it. And it was hot, and we had great seats. We were like in the J, so that's what, the 7th row up, from the field. So they were great seats. Frankie got them through his work, and then behind us, another guy that worked there sat with his little boy, so it was kind of cute. Anyway, so I got this drawer. It's a cute little drawer. Look at that. It's in good shape. There's no, there's no ripped wood or tear. I don't know if wood tears or not, but whatever. There's nothing. It looks great. And I researched this, and it looks like it came from a Singer sewing machine table, an old one. It is old. And I love these things. I love any kind of boxes that I can style, that I can put things in, whether they're old or new or whatever, even just things that I want to, keep from being cluttered on a table or something. You can do that. I will show you some styling and vignettes at some other point, but look, how cute would these look? You stack them in there and then you put some other stuff. Well, let's do it the other way so that, let's do it this way so you can see the front of the, and then if you had other things you could stack in, let me just show you with these men here, just to give you an idea. Look, how cute are they? Look, he's kind of falling over, but they're kind of cute that way, right? So use your imagination. Just find things that you have and put them in the little box. I think that's cute. So see, that's a way you can display these and not have the stains show either. So that's that box. And next I have this tray. I love this tray. It's handmade, it's rough, it's rustic, my kind of stuff. I would say it hasn't been sanded all that well. I would say it is roughly a foot long and maybe 9 or 10 wide. I haven't measured or anything yet, but when I put it online in my Etsy shop, I will make sure I have measured it so you'll know the size, and it's in great shape as well. It's in great shape. So basically, this will be on my Etsy shop as well. Okay. And you could do the same thing with this. You could style these things any way you would want to. Say you wanted to make it like, for pasta or whatever. They are gonna sit in there, are they? No. Okay, sorry, that's not gonna work. But anyway, if you want them to sit and then something else, I'm sorry I don't have anything else out here to use, but yeah, you could put these in there. You could put something else a little taller back here. It's very pretty, right? Yeah, very pretty. So I have those. Those are going in my shop. Well, you already know. And this is going in my shop. Sorry, I got a little confused there. The heat will do that to you, Obviously it will. So next I have this cute little cross stitch that I bought, that I thrifted. I think it's very cute. It has all kinds of words around the edge of the cross stitch, like laughter and family and joy and fun and home and friendship and giving and sharing, laughter. Yeah, so isn't that cute? And then it has the different little cross stitch things. It has like a pineapple, which always means welcome. It has a home. It has all kinds of stuff that represent those words that it has on there. I think it's really cute. I would say it's probably 8 by 10. Looks like this is what the frame is, so that's what I would say. Next I have this vintage, they call it either a biscuit jar, you can call it a ginger jar, I also said that. And it is beautiful. It's like an ivory colored and it's very crackled, which was intentional. It has this beautiful scallops around the edge that are gilded gold. Same with the handles and the cover of the handle of the cover. Very pretty. Has roses on it. You know how I feel about roses. So I think it's gorgeous. And when I saw it online like I did last week when I searched some of the thrift stores. And this was actually an antique store, and I saw it, and I'm like, that's exactly what I want, and I'm going and getting it. So I went, and lo and behold, I found it, and I'm thrilled. It's in great shape. It has, you know, it has wear, but it doesn't have, and it's made by someone that had the initials of O and B in China, and it's marked number 100. So I don't know if that means this was the 100th piece that was made or what. But this is old, folks. This is old, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you know, let me see. I'm going to show you something. And if you didn't want to use it for a whatever, look how pretty it is. You put a few flowers in like these, like I've got in my bottle up back. How pretty is that? Beautiful, right? Yeah. So see, I just rob them from one place and put them in another, and I want to use them. See how pretty they are? Yeah. Yeah, so you could do something like that. The measurements will be on it. I love this personally myself with the roses and everything. And you know Gail with the roses. I would keep this in a heartbeat. I would, because I love it. I love it. If it would have been something I bought before, you know, when I was collecting antiques. It would have been something I would have seen and I would have bought, because I would have been, I have to have that. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the whole crackleness of it. I think it's gorgeous. It really is, folks. It really is. Okay? So I have that, and I'm going to set it down so you guys don't have to see it sitting in your view line. Oh, next I have this antique brass bell, and it says on the front here somewhere, it says India. It's a very old bell too. I looked this up as well. It's very old. Hear the decent ting of the bell. That helps you know it really is solid brass. It is. It ding-a-lings really well, doesn't it, folks? It does. I love its ding-a-ling. Ding, 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 ding. So this is solid brass. This will be going in my shop. So will that ginger jar or that biscuit. They call it either a biscuit jar, ginger jar, cracker jar. You know, they had many different names for them back then, what they used them for. So, a cookie jar even you could. Okay, I'm going to set that brass bell over there, and I have one more to include in today's video, okay? This is also, hold on, put the other way like that. This is also called a biscuit bucket, an ice bucket, a cracker bucket. There's a million different things you can use it for, I guess. And you know what's funny? Because my sister used to decorate. I have an older sister, and when I was young, she used to decorate her house with early American. Anyone that's lived, you know, in that time knows what I'm talking about. She had like darker wood, you know, like this color wood and stuff, and that was called early American decor, like cottage core, farm core now. So this type of thing was popular, and she had one. And you know, it's funny, when I first was looking it up and it said it was an ice bucket, I thought, my sister and her husband never drank. They never drank, so they certainly didn't use it as a, I was trying to think what she used it for, and I don't really know. Only thing I can think is maybe a catch-all, you know, for all their like keys and stuff like that, but I don't know. It was in the living room, so it's hard for me to think that it was that, but whatever. Maybe she didn't have anything in it for all I know. But it's so cute. It has the handle. It has the pushed in, you know, dowel things. It has it has two brass bands, and it is missing some of the brass nails around it, I noticed. Except in the back, it has the brass nails there. But it's very cute. I love it, and it's big. It's pretty big. I mean, you could fit a lot of stuff in there, and you certainly could put a bucket with some ice in it in there as well. I mean, that was something it was used for. But I love it. It does have a little teeny gouge right there. It does have some imperfections, blemishes, if you will. Look around it. but still, it gives it character. It shows us that it was used at one point in time. Definitely used. The knob is kind of used, and you know, the handle looks like it's worn a little bit. So this will be going on my site as well. So this is going on my site as well, okay? So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I am, now that I'm done sitting out in the sun for 3 hours. But no, I have to say it was fun. My husband and I had a great time. We talked to some kids in front of us that they participated in one of them danced against Slugger, the mascot, who's a sea dog. And he's a dog, sea dog. And the other one was in another competition. He was the mummy, like the mummy that's wrapped up. And some other kid had to unwrap him, and they won. He and that kid won. So I told them when they came back to their seats, I'm like, I saw you out there and I was cheering for you, and I was too. So that was fun. Slugger danced on the dugout like he always does, YMCA, you know, and everybody gets into it. We were doing the wave at one time, and I like to have fun when I go to those games like that, you know, enjoy, just be a part of it, live in the moment, you know. But anyway, I talk a lot, as you guys probably know. I ba. Anyway, and some of it makes sense and some of it doesn't. That's just the way it is. So shut me off early if you don't want to hear it. No, just kidding. I'm going to stop, I promise. Okay, so I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I will video again this week sometime.